Hello again, gang. Alex Strauss with The Mindful Walker here. For those of you who don't know me, I am the author of the Amazon bestseller, The Mindful Walker, and the creator of themindfulwalker.com. And I almost always come to you from outside because I'm all about walking mindfully in the outdoors as a path to greater peace and happiness and better health as well. But today it's really windy outside for one thing, and I thought that you might not be able to hear me. And also I'm demonstrating something today that would be really difficult for me to shoot myself outside. So I've come inside where my trusty treadmill is, which I don't use very often, but it's handy to have in case of inclement weather or for whatever reason I really can't walk outside. So all this week, I am doing a series of little videos for you about some tweaks that you can make to a walk to make it a more powerful overall workout. And these last few days, we've been talking specifically about physical tweaks, but tomorrow we're going to take it a step further. We're going to really up-level it and talk about bringing in some mindfulness techniques, some specialized breathing techniques that can take your walk really to a whole new level and up the benefits significantly. And you guys already know, because I talk about it all the time, the scientific benefits, the proven benefits of spending time in the outdoors and of walking as a way to exercise are huge. And so my message is always that, you know, this is simple, you know how to do it, it doesn't cost any money, it's self-regulating, so you're not going to injure yourself, you walk at the pace that is comfortable for you. So I just think that walking is really kind of the perfect all-around way to maintain health. And of course, it's something you can do for a lifetime. And since you're doing it outside, you get all the benefits of being outside as well. And there are other benefits that are harder to quantify that have to do with connection to the natural world and connection to yourself out in nature. Anyway, here I am talking about this, and I'm here in my bedroom with my treadmill, but please know that I whenever possible, I advocate walking outside because it's just a wonderful way to take really good care of yourself. But today you'll see in a minute why I had to do this in here, because there was just no way that I could demonstrate this outside. So 2 tips for you today. And the first, let's see, wait, I just lost my train of thought. Sorry. Oh, okay. So the first tip is kind of a no-brainer, but adding in hills or steps to your walking workout significantly ups the calorie burn and by extension the fat burn as well. And you know, this is not hard to do, especially if you're walking outside, and you do not have to pull a Rocky here and be doing the pounding up the steps and down the next steps and up the other steps. You don't have to do any of that. But if there happen to be a set of steps here and there on the route that you're walking, or a hill, like, you know, just don't avoid it. You know, go and work a hill or 2 in. It makes a big difference in your calorie burn. And this is another great reason to walk outside as opposed to like on a track or something, to walk in a neighborhood or even in an outdoor, in a park, or even in a city. I mean, you're still getting benefits being outside under the sky, around the trees and greenery. I always advocate walking in a place where you can get some fresh air, and if there are hills there, so much the better. Okay, and then the second tip for you today is the hip swivel, and this is why I have to have my trusty treadmill here. So I'm going to do my best to demonstrate this for you. Once I get on the treadmill, you're just going to see me from the neck down. So let me just finish telling you that this is a very slight tweak to the way your legs are moving when you're walking, but it engages the midsection of your body much more effectively than the way you may be used to walking, which is just one leg, hips forward, one after the other. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so here we go. All right, stepping on the old treadmill here. Okay, so this is how we're used to walking, right? With our hips pointed forward, one leg after the other, okay? in order to engage more of your midsection, and we're all looking for nice tummy tightening, right? Want a nice flat midsection, and you want a strong core in addition. It's not just about your tummy, it's about being strong through the midsection of your body. You want to think about with each step as though this whole section has to move all together. Now I'm over exaggerating a little bit here because you don't have to go crazy, but it's a slight twist so that with each step, the hip that leg is attached to also moves forward. Can you see the difference? So as opposed to this, you're looking for a movement more like this. And it's slight, but if you are contracting your abs like we talked about the other day, you will feel it. And of course you'd be walking presumably at a faster pace than this. I'm doing it just for demonstration purposes, but just a slight move forward and keeping your tummy tight as you do it, okay? So that's a new experience for me, walking on my treadmill, on my camera, in my bedroom, but I hope that that gives you a little insight into how to move for the most effective walk. So that's the hip swivel. And then so yesterday, just to review, earlier in the week, we talked about bending your arms, right, as one thing you can do to burn more calories. Tightening across the middle. We talked yesterday about rolling through with your entire foot, pushing off with your toe as well. And today we've talked about the hip swivel. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about using your breath. So I hope to see you then. In the meantime, if you are interested in learning more about this kind of thing, I would love to have you as a participant in the Gateway program. That is my signature program in mindful walking, and it's live. We're running a live class starting April 30th. I haven't done this, excuse me, out of breath. I can't walk and talk apparently. I haven't done this since last fall, since October, and I was just going to run this as a self-study course this time, but decided to go ahead and do another live class because it's just really fun to have people interacting live and all of us sharing our experiences. And it's really just a deep dive into how to use all of these things I talk about, how to use movement and mindfulness and exposure to nature to improve and sustain and nurture your overall health and well-being. I'm absolutely passionate about this subject. I think it's something everybody should be doing, learning, knowing, practicing, because it enhances every area of your life. Anyway, if it sounds interesting to you, I will put the link to that down in the comments, and I will see you tomorrow to talk about breathing. See you then. Thanks, guys. Bye.